All right, what's going on, you guys? So today is 14th. Yep, 14th of October. So gonna be I'm 15 days out now, just above 2 weeks out, and gonna be giving you guys a different style video today. It's gonna be a full day of eating. So today's a rest day. Figured I'd still try and give you guys some content and some different style content. So it is 6:17 in the morning right now. About to do my morning cardio. Woke up and I was 213.8 pounds this morning, so lowest of prep so far. Been consistently dropping weight this week at a heavy rate, so metabolism's firing very well. I'm about to have my energy burner, which is just this. So it's got 150 megs caffeine, some L-carnitine, some other stuff. Coach Julian prescribed it, so I'm gonna take it, and it tastes pretty good. Sour green apple. So gonna smash this while on the cardio on the recumbent bike, and I've got 50 minutes on there fasted, so I'll be playing probably GTA while I'm on there. So I'll see you guys once I'm done cardio. All right, so just got done with my 50 minutes cardio, did 2 sets of cable crunches after, and did 3 sets hanging leg raises, 12 reps. So now just gonna go through some posing. I'll film that. Maybe I'll put in a video, maybe I won't, depending on how I feel about it. Then gonna shower and see you guys back for meal number 1. All right, so back for meal number 1. Got myself, before I get into the food, I'm gonna have 1 scoop of greens from Believe Supplements with 2 scoops of glutamine in there, 10 grams. And once I'm done eating that, or drinking that, I'm gonna go for 200 grams of top sirloin steak. That is just grilled on the barbecue with some salt and pepper, nothing too fancy. And also 75 grams of rice with a little bit of hot sauce on it. So, and then I'll take some vitamins and all that stuff after. Nothing too fancy for this meal. My diet's extremely basic. It's very bodybuilder-esque. It's not fancy foods. It's just very basic, and because the basics work, right? So was pretty happy with my posing this morning. Starting to get more lines in the legs, deeper, especially from the side. I really like the look of that. So name off the macros for this meal. So that was 50 grams of protein from the steak and 12 grams of fat. And then from the rice, it's 1 gram of protein and 21 grams of carbs. This is just from Julian's plan. These are the macros that he puts in, so I'm just going to follow them to be consistent with it. So that comes out to 396 calories. So not a big meal, but steak's pretty good. So I do enjoy it a lot. Oh, I actually should start with my greens. So it's pineapple. I have the pineapple mango flavor. It's pretty good. It's my favorite one. Yeah, I'm gonna chug this and scuff all this food down, and see you back for meal number 2 later. All right, so meal number 2. It is currently 10:45. Gonna be eating some fish here. So I cooked this about an hour ago in the oven there, just frozen haddock, baked in the oven, and got it all here. So going to weigh out
right now 225 grams of this. So I actually break this apart with my hands in a bowl. I like it already shredded up instead of like shredding up with my fork after. Find mixes very well with hot sauce after instead of just having the pure fillet with hot sauce. Really getting all the nooks and crannies. Tastes good. I also have 100 grams of frozen green beans on the stove right now. I'm gonna have this fish with. Once I'm done shredding all this, there we go. Oh, 224. Shit. 226. No. Okay, 225. Perfect. So I will head upstairs to eat this, and I will give you guys the macro breakdown. So this is what we got here for the fish with the hot sauce. That's what the final product looks like. And the green beans and some tang.
Yeah, that's good fish. I find in the oven it stays so juicy, and with the hot sauce, makes it even more juicy. So, for the macros of this meal, we do not count any calories or anything from green beans. They're just so negligible. So, from 225 grams of white fish, we got 55 grams of protein and 8 grams of fat with obviously no carbs. So that comes out to 292 calories total. And I don't put any salt or pepper on it prior to cooking or even after cooking because I do put a hefty amount of hot sauce on it. So I don't want to overload my sodium and just overdo it. So I just keep my salt intake either on my steak. I'll sprinkle salt on that. I'm not a big fan of hot sauce on my steak. And but everything else, I'll put hot sauce. You'll see throughout the day. I'm gonna eat this, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. It's currently 10:50. Probably around 12:45. I'll see you guys and show you guys a little bit of the cooking. All right, so for meal number 3, it's now 1 o'clock. Just had that little clip of me doing up in the pan there. So this is actually 225 grams chicken and 75 grams of rice with, you guessed it, some tang. So I actually usually just throw it up in the microwave in a bowl with rice, and I slice up. So I slice up the chicken with scissors. As you can see, it's like really small. Oh, I lost a piece of rice. And just nice and thin. I don't know. I like it. It just mixes well. Something I've started doing this prep is slicing up my chicken. Never did that before. I would slice it up, but like not with scissors already. So usually I just microwave this. But today I've kind of felt fancy. And I sauteed it in a pan there with the rice. See how it tastes, maybe crisp it up a little bit. So 225 grams chicken is 55 grams protein and 8 grams of fat. Is it actually 8 grams of fat? I don't really know, but just to keep it consistent, that's what we're dealing with. And 292 calories. And then from the rice, that is 1 gram of protein, 21 grams of carbs for a total of 88 calories from the rice, and the entire meal is 380 calories. I'm going to dig into this. See how good it is. Yeah. I'm going to keep sauteing it in the pan. So for the chicken, I barbecue this. I marinate it in Dijon mustard and lemon juice. So the Dijon is like an extra, it's very minimal. I think it's like 4 or 5 calories per serving extra. So like there's only like an extra 5 calories for the entirety of the chicken. I'm gonna grill some later, and I'll film that with my steak. So showing you guys how I grill. I'm gonna finish this up. This tastes like heaven to me right now. And let me get a sip of Tang first, though. Oh man, that's good. So I will see you guys probably outside on the grill next.
All right, so hopefully the wind isn't too bad out here. You guys can still hear me. So about 4 o'clock now, cooking meal 4 and 5. So I just got a big old steak on the grill and a few chicken breasts. So I'll show you right here. This is the before. I will check back on that and when it's looking juicy. God damn. We eating good tonight, boys. We eating very good tonight. Just on the last turn there of the meats. Going to be probably another minute or 2 left on the grill until they're all cooked. Hop inside and slice up the steak, and then I'll see you guys for the breakdown of the meal that I'm gonna eat.
Okay, so I am absolutely starving right now. I'm about to dive into this beautiful fucking plate of steak and asparagus. So this is 225 grams of steak, whereas this morning it was just 200, and just with 100 grams of boiled asparagus. So macros for this meal, again, don't count the asparagus. So 225 grams of steak comes out to 55 grams of protein and 16 grams of fat for a total of 364 calories. So I do trim all the fat off the steak, the really like thick ends. So nice and lean. The only fat is inside the actual meat, not like that really thick strip. I personally don't even like eating that thick strip, kind of find it gross. This steak tastes amazing. So it's currently nearly 4:15, just past 4:15. So it's been like a little over 3 hours since I ate my last meal, so I'm very hungry. But embrace the suffering, right? But yeah, I could have eaten a little sooner. But it's all good. If you're not suffering, then you're not changing. Even asparagus just tastes amazing to me right now. I mean, it's good anyway, but it tastes really good. So I'm gonna finish up eating my steak here and see you guys for meal number 5 in a couple hours. Alrighty, guys. So 7:30 right now. About to eat meal number 5. Was gonna show the preparation for this meal, but my dad had Big Bang Theory on full blast in the right beside the kitchen, so didn't really want to talk and film over that. So this is just 100 grams of green beans, like earlier, and again. So 225 grams of chicken, of which I had on the grill earlier. So just slice that up with scissors, like I did the last meal. There's just no rice with this. It's just a bowl of just chicken, and hot sauce. So gonna mix the hot sauce in there, make it nice and hot. I'll get the macros out for this meal, but before I do that, gotta show the tang. Almost every meal is accompanied by a nice glass of tang. Shout out Josh Lamontang for getting me on that. 225 grams chicken, 55 grams protein, 8 grams of fat, 292 calories. Yeah, I only have carbs with 2 of my meals on a rest day, which is breakfast and meal number 3. So don't. It's like I said at the start of this. It's very, very basic foods. It's not an exciting full day of eating. Or maybe it is because you'll see me not eating a lot and see me suffer. Take it as you will. And so just got one more meal left later, and I'll probably eat that at around 9 o'clock, about an hour and a half. And oh man, this is good. So I'll have all the macro counts on screens, so I'm sure you guys would rather see that, because I'm doing my check-in tomorrow morning. We'll see what he says, and I'm gonna film tomorrow's chest day, and maybe I'll show you guys like my pre-workout meal, so on a high day. Anywho, I'm gonna finish eating this up. I love how the juices get to the bottom of this. I'll show you guys. So you see like the juice gets all down there. Oh, so good. I'll see you guys for meal number 6, last meal of the day. Yay. Alrighty guys, so it is currently 9:20. Cooking my last meal number 6. So just got right here a bunch of asparagus on the pot, which will be for the meal right now and just so I can have for the coming days also. Gonna be throwing some fish in the microwave, which I cooked earlier. Sorry, I'm so tired. I can barely think right now. And yeah, so I'll just wanted to show you guys how I cook asparagus if any of you were interested. Once this is all done cooking, sit down and go through the meal breakdown for this one and the full day totals. Meal number 6 here. Last meal of the night, 9:30. Not too late. So 100 grams of asparagus fresh off the pot. It's gonna be good. And 225 grams of fish, just like I had earlier with some hot sauce. And again, some tang. So for those of you who don't know what tang is, this is what it is. For this meal here, this is 55 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat from the fish, and well, asparagus, don't count that. So for the grand totals of the day, we are looking at 327 grams of protein with 42 grams of carbs, 54 grams of fat, 1,962 calories for a rest day. I'm gonna eat this up and take some magnesium and some omega-3s and head to bed and do it all again tomorrow morning. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys maybe enjoyed this video. I know I've had a couple people ask me for a full day of eating, so I feel like I'd provide. If you do want to see more of this content, let me know. I could do some training mixed in with some meals. Maybe when I do a high day, hopefully I'll try and get some meals from there. Really appreciate the support. I know my goal was to hit 100 subscribers before the show, and we smashed that. I think I'm at 120 right now. Just crazy, because still 2 weeks of the show. So that's awesome. So good on you guys. It's awesome to see. But yeah, honestly, just thanks for the continued support, guys. So if you enjoy the video, feel free to give a thumbs up, like the video, comment anything that you want me to improve on or that you want to see differently. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.